Hi, welcome to our Artful 101 Marketing Plan. This is lecture 2, and today we are talking about on pricing, the most common problem discussed by the handmade artist. So today we are learning three things. We are learning a simple formula that will help you to put the right price on your product, and then we learn about some of the common challenges that faced by the handmade artist during the pricing. Then we learn about 13 ways, some strategy and tactics to get the fair price and defend your price.
Hey, I'm Emily from the Artful team and welcome to our lecture series on pricing your art. Today we'll begin by breaking down the three-step pricing formula that's going to make your pricing journey super clear and effective. Step 1, understand your current artistic status. There are three categories: emerging, established, and popular. Your status depends on demand. If demand is low, you're emerging. Average demand means you're established, and high demand makes you popular. Knowing this is critical to framing your pricing strategy. Step 2, calculate your crafting cost. This includes everything: supplies, shipping, platform fees, and packaging. Add them all together to get your base price. Step 3, benchmark the average price in your niche. Check similar products from artists on the same platform you're using. For example, if you're selling a macrame bag as an emerging artist, look at 10 similar artists and take their average price. Now, here's the formula to apply based on your artistic status. If you're emerging, price slightly lower than the average. Your goal is to penetrate the market and let people experience your art. If you're established, keep your pricing competitive, equal to or just under the average. Focus on increasing customer loyalty and demand. If you're popular, go premium. High demand means exclusivity is key, so charge as much as the market can bear. Remember, pricing is not just about numbers, it's about strategy. Let's dive into the common problems in pricing faced by handmade artists. Through our research and interviews, we identified some recurring challenges. First, artists often face the issue of people always asking for the cheapest price. This can be disheartening when so much effort and skill goes into creating handmade products. Second, there's the constant comparison with high-end brands or mass-produced items listed on platforms like Amazon. These products are usually inexpensive because they're mass-produced, often with lower quality. And as an artist, competing with such prices just isn't feasible. Third, we found that creativity is often undervalued. Many people don't see the time, skill, and unique vision behind each handmade piece, which leads to undervaluation. Lastly, there's the struggle with high shipment costs and the expense of maintaining high-quality materials. These factors can significantly impact pricing and profitability for handmade artists. These are the key issues many artists face when trying to price their work. How to prevent undervaluing your product pricing. Now that we've identified the challenges, let's talk about how you can prevent undervaluing your handmade products. Strategy 1. Work on your unique selling proposition, USP. To get the fair price, the first strategy I recommend to all artists is to work on their unique selling proposition, USP. Until customers see your product as different, they will compare it to others and typically go for the cheapest option. The key is to differentiate yourself, make your handmade product stand out. But it's not just about standing out for the sake of it. When you're crafting your USP, make sure to first focus on the must-have attributes of the product. For example, if you're making a plant hanger, it's important to consider the functional attributes that a plant hanger must have: strength, durability, and style. Once you've nailed the essentials, then you can start adding your unique touch. You could innovate with design, use high-quality cords, or add other elements that make your product one of a kind. It's these added details and quality that make your product truly special. When your product is different and feels high quality, customers will see its value and be willing to pay a fair price for it. Strategy 2, choose your audience carefully. The next strategy is to choose your audience wisely. I highly recommend that you focus on your minimum viable audience, the group of people who are already inclined toward art and understand its value. Instead of trying to target everyone, focus on the audience that you know and understand best. For example, if you're a working professional who creates art on the side, you could target people who are also working professionals. Tailor your products to fit their needs, their lifestyle, and their preferences. Similarly, If you're a college student, you can create products that resonate with other students, something that's practical and stylish for their lifestyle. The key is to create products that appeal to people who are similar to you, who will truly value your work. By targeting a niche group initially, you're able to build a strong foundation for your business. Trying to capture every audience at once can scatter your efforts and make it harder for you to evolve. So find the audience you understand the best and tailor your products to them. This will not only increase demand, but will also make your work more desirable to the people who truly appreciate it. Strategy 3, focus on presentation. Now, let's talk about the third strategy, focus on presentation. People often judge the value of something based on how it's presented. This is known as the halo effect, where a great presentation makes everything feel premium. So to increase the perceived value of your handmade product, you need to focus on presentation. Invest in high quality photography that shows off your product in the best light. Your product should look and feel premium. This will make customers feel they're getting something special. Also, don't forget about your branding and packaging. Small touches like custom packaging can elevate your product significantly. You could even consider adding a handwritten note with a plant seed, something your customers can grow, making it a unique, memorable experience. Another idea is to include dry perfume peel in your packaging. This small addition can make the unboxing experience even more delightful and create a positive memory for your customers when they open the box. The goal is to make your product feel like a premium experience, not just a product. So put effort into how you present your work and watch how it boosts your value in the eyes of your customers. Strategy 4, create high customer value. Let's move on to the fourth strategy, creating high customer value. The key here is to highlight both the functional and emotional benefits of your handmade product. What does your product do for the customer and how does it make them feel? Whether it's the quality, craftsmanship, or the unique story behind it, make sure these benefits are clearly communicated. Another important point is delivering on promises. If you promise something, make sure you fulfill it. Always. Trust is a huge factor in how customers perceive your value, so it's important to keep your word and deliver consistently. After-sales service is also crucial. Don't just focus on the sale, be there for your customers after the purchase too. Offer care tips for your product, maintenance advice, and maybe even a renewable program. For instance, if your design fades or the color changes after a year, offer a renewal service at a fair price. This shows your commitment to the longevity and care of your product. When it comes to shipping costs, consider splitting it with your customers. Offer a 50-50 split on shipping or break it up into manageable installments. This makes the price more accessible for your customers and keeps your offer attractive. And don't forget about customer support. Make sure your inbox is always open and accessible for any inquiries. Providing excellent customer support where your customers feel heard and taken care of can make a huge difference in how they perceive your brand. Strategy 5, be smart with sourcing supplies. Now let's move on to the fifth strategy, being smart while sourcing supplies. This is crucial because how you manage your costs will impact the pricing of your products. Start small if you're just practicing or learning. You don't need to invest in premium quality supplies when you're just getting the hang of things. But once you're ready to sell, definitely upgrade to high quality premium materials. As we've discussed earlier in the presentation matters. And quality materials make a huge difference in the final product. When sourcing from vendors, you can negotiate better prices. Many vendors want repeat customers and are willing to offer discounts for bulk orders. But even if you're not buying in bulk, you can negotiate. Let them know you'll be a loyal customer if you get a fair price, and remind them that you have other options. Next, consider smart pricing strategies with your supplies. Focus on the most common colors or supplies that are trending in the market. You don't have to offer every custom color that customers request. Explain the cost of custom colors and the increased supply costs. Instead, you can focus on offering the most popular and in-demand colors at competitive prices. If a customer insists on a custom color, you can charge a higher price because of the added cost and effort. This helps you manage your costs more effectively. Finally, don't forget to use scraps creatively. If you have leftover materials, use them to create smaller products like coasters, table runners, or other small accessories. This way, you're making the most of your supplies and reducing waste. Being strategic in how you source and use materials can significantly reduce your costs, which in turn allows you to offer better prices for your customers without compromising on quality. Strategy 6. Build a strong personal connection with your audience. Now, let's talk about the 6th strategy, building a strong personal connection with your audience. This is crucial because when your customers feel personally connected to you, they are more likely to value your work and become loyal supporters. So how can you do this? First, share your journey. Take your audience behind the scenes and show them the process, the passion, and the effort that goes into creating your handmade products. Invite them to be a part of your story. Let them feel like they're on this journey with you. Ask for advice or suggestions for your next creative project. This will make your customers feel involved and valued. Share milestones with them, like when you hit a new sales goal or when you complete a special project. Let them know they're part of your growth. Next, engage your customers personally. Be transparent with them and help them understand the value of your work. Use storytelling to show them the world through your eyes. Explain the craftsmanship, the time, and the resources that go into creating each product. This helps the customer see the true worth of what you're offering and builds a deeper connection between you and them. Also, highlight your commitment to important causes. Let your customers know that your work supports local artisans or contributes to the local community. Share how you're committed to sustainability and the environment, whether it's through eco-friendly materials or reducing waste in your processes. If you're involved in charity work or any causes, make that part of your story too. When you show the bigger picture behind your work, it builds trust and strengthens that emotional connection. This version should convey a deeper sense of your values and commitment to your audience. Tactic 1. The value conversation during negotiation. When you're in a situation where a customer is trying to bargain, it's important to stand your ground while also showing that you understand their perspective. An approach you can take is to explain the true value of your product and the effort that goes into it. You could say something like, I completely understand your concern and I value your interest in my work. But the reality is, with the level of quality and craftsmanship that goes into this product, the time, the effort, the skills, and the materials involved, it's simply not feasible to lower the price without compromising the essence of what makes this item special. How do you think we could find a price that works for both of us while still respecting the quality that goes into my work? By saying this, you're not justifying the higher price, but you're inviting the customer into a conversation about what's realistic. You're also making them part of the process by asking for their input. This tactic turns the conversation from a price dispute into a mutual problem-solving discussion, reinforcing the value and the unique nature of your product. This tactic makes your customer feel heard while also defending your pricing in a way that emphasizes the quality and effort behind your work. It can help create more understanding and respect for the value you're offering. Tactic 2, scarcity as a persuasion tool. Creating perceived demand. Scarcity can be a very powerful persuasion tool to create a sense of urgency. For example, an artist might say, I'm the only artist in my team and each piece I create takes time and dedication. To ensure top quality and on-time delivery, I can only make 5 pieces a month. I'm currently taking only 3 orders for this month, so please place your orders in advance to avoid delays. Thank you for your understanding. This not only creates urgency, but also reinforces the exclusivity of the work. Using social proof with scarcity. Social proof can enhance scarcity. For example, thank you all for the overwhelming love and support. Here's a screenshot of the orders I've received. January slots are now full. Orders will reopen in February. Thank you for your understanding and support. This helps create a sense of urgency and demand, encouraging customers to act quickly when new slots open. Highlighting the investment of time and effort. Another strategy to reinforce scarcity is emphasizing the effort and time you invest in each product. For example, each piece takes me around 30 hours of detailed work, and I can only take 5 orders per month. Limiting my orders ensures I can maintain top quality craftsmanship. I put my heart into each piece, and that's why I limit the number of orders. By sharing this information, customers will understand that scarcity isn't about limiting them, it's about maintaining quality. Customer testimonials and transparent communication. Sharing customer testimonials adds authenticity to your scarcity strategy. For example, a customer might say, "I didn't think I'd get my order this month, but it was absolutely worth the wait. The quality and design exceeded my expectations." You can then reply, "Thank you for your kind words. I totally understand how waiting for a piece can be frustrating. But I'm the only artist in my team, and I don't produce mass quantities because each piece is meant to be exclusive and unique. I want every product to be special, and that's why I limit the number of orders each month. I appreciate your understanding and your support." I've got more exclusive tips on how to use scarcity and create content that speaks directly to the hearts and minds of your customers. In our upcoming content strategy video, I'll walk you through more powerful tactics like these that will help you get the right price for your work and connect with your customers on a deeper level. Stay tuned for that video where I'll share even more ways to ensure your prices reflect your value and passion for your craft. Tactic 3, let customers know your problem with humor. Humor can be a great way to communicate the effort and challenges you face as an artist while still keeping it light-hearted and relatable. Here's how you can build that humor into your content. This project took me over X hours days of dedication, skill, and creativity to bring to life. It's not just a hangman, it's a story. It carries the power of passion and effort. But then someone slid into my DMs asking, "So what's the price for this beauty?" So here's the deal. No PP or price inquiries, please. Instead, drop a comment telling me what you think it's worth. But just so you know, I've already invested thousands in raw materials and covered a lot of initial costs just to bring this piece to life. I appreciate your support for the hangman and the artist too. Thank you for understanding the value behind this work. I'm not just selling a product, I'm sharing a piece of my heart, my time, and my dedication. This way, you're not only asking for respect, but also inviting them to recognize the effort and investment you've made without getting too serious about it. Bonus tip, play with humor by mixing in some fun emojis or playful comments to keep the tone light. But don't be afraid to gently educate the customer on the real cost and effort. Tactic 5, use anchoring to show value. Anchoring is about setting a reference point for your audience, typically by comparing your product to a more expensive one, showing the value in what you're offering. Here's how you can use it effectively. Imagine you're comparing your art piece with a more well-known or high-end product in your industry. For example, here's a product that's priced at $900. I'm offering the same level of quality and craftsmanship for only $500. I know it's a big difference, but I want my art to be accessible to everyone, not just those who can afford the top-tier prices. The craftsmanship, the time, and the passion I put into every piece are on par with the most established artists out there. I just believe that everyone should experience my art without the heavy price tag. Why it works? By comparing your work to a more expensive artist or brand, you're using their higher price as a benchmark, making your price seem more attractive by contrast. This tactic works because it helps the customer perceive that they're getting great value without sacrificing quality. You're showing them that your price is fair, reasonable, and justified for the level of craftsmanship and effort you're putting in. Brands do this all the time, especially when they compare themselves to the more established players in the market. It helps shift the focus from the price to the value they're getting. And you're doing just that in the art world, where each piece holds its own unique story and artistry. Bonus tip, you can also share testimonials or customer feedback that emphasize the value they received at the price point, making the comparison easier way. Tactic 5, pay what you feel approach. And this tactic encourages customer engagement by giving them the freedom to choose what they feel is a fair price for your art. It's a transparent and bold approach that builds trust while valuing their opinion. Here's the content you could create for this tactic. This piece took me X hours of passion, creativity, and attention to detail. It required X amount of materials and a lot of effort to bring it to life. But I'm not sure about the price I should charge for it, so I'm leaving that up to you. I want this artwork to find its way into someone's home who truly appreciates it. So here's what I'm offering. If you feel moved by this creation, pay what you feel is right. DM me your offer and we'll see what feels fair to both of us. Let's make sure this piece gets the love and value it deserves. Why this works. This tactic taps into the emotional connection between you and your audience. It helps build authentic relationships by making your customers feel valued and involved in the pricing process. Plus, it allows people to pay based on their own budget and understanding of the value of the artwork. It also sparks curiosity and interaction. When customers message you with their offers, it becomes a conversation, helping you better understand what your audience values and is willing to pay. It shows confidence in your work and helps build a community around your art. This strategy is often used in artistic spaces where pricing can be subjective, and it encourages customer engagement and community building. It's a great way to allow customers to connect more deeply with your work and invest in it emotionally. Tactic 6, framing, showing value through comparison. Framing is a powerful tactic where you present a price by highlighting the discount or the savings in a way that makes the customer feel like they're getting a great deal, even when the price is still high. By comparing a higher price with the lower price, you create a perceived value that helps justify the cost. How to use framing in your pricing strategy. Let's say you're selling a wall hanging for 7,000 rupees. Instead of just saying the price, you can frame it like this. Regular price 7,000 rupees, now only 4,500 rupees. You save 2,500 rupees. By using this approach, you're showing the customer that they're getting a great deal compared to the original price. They're not just paying for the wall hanging, but they're also getting the benefit of saving money. Why this works? Framing plays into the psychology of loss aversion, where customers are more motivated by the idea of saving money rather than simply getting a good price. By showing them how much they're saving, you make the deal seem more attractive. For example, someone might look at a 4,500 rupee price tag and think, oh, that's reasonable. But if you show them the original price of 7,000 rupees, it makes the 4,500 rupee price feel like a steal. This tactic is particularly useful when you have high-quality products that are priced higher than most mass-produced items, as it highlights the value and quality you're offering, rather than just the price. As a tactic. Tactic 7, basic and customized pricing, offering options with value. This tactic involves offering 3 pre-made basic options at a fixed price, and a customized option where you can charge more. The basic options appeal to customers looking for something simple, while the customized options allow you to charge more for the extra time, skill, and special materials involved. How to use basic versus customized pricing. For example, if you're creating handmade bags, you could offer 3 pre-designed bags at the same price, say 2,000 rupees each. These designs are already created, tested, and ready for production, allowing you to sell them at a competitive price. But for customized bags, you can offer the customer the opportunity to personalize their design. You can explain why the customized version costs more. Here's how you can communicate this. Every customized product requires me to purchase specific supplies in smaller quantities, which often come at a higher cost. Plus, custom work demands extra skill, time, and dedication to ensure that the final product perfectly matches your vision. Your support helps me bring your unique ideas to life, all while maintaining the care and quality you expect from my work. Why this works? By offering pre-made options, you're appealing to customers who just want something ready and aren't looking for personalization. But for customers who desire something unique, you can charge more because you're investing extra time and resources to bring their vision to life. This tactic also allows you to upsell more easily. If someone initially chooses a basic design but later wants to customize it, they'll already be prepared to pay the extra cost because they understand the value of the customization. It also gives you a steady income from the basic designs while still, giving you the flexibility to earn more for the customized pieces. This strategy is a great way to increase your revenue without losing out on the customers who just want something simple, while also giving the opportunity for more personalized creations at a higher price. You're saying? Here's a more complete summary of the entire strategy and tactics we covered in the presentation. Complete strategy for pricing handmade art. Establish your unique selling proposition, USP. We started by discussing how artists can differentiate their work to avoid being undervalued by emphasizing the unique qualities of their handmade pieces and highlighting craftsmanship, time and effort. Artists can position themselves above mass-produced products and high-end brands. 2. Choose the right audience. We then emphasize the importance of targeting the right audience, those who truly understand and appreciate the artist's work. By narrowing down the audience, artists can ensure their pricing aligns with those who value the artistry, craftsmanship, and uniqueness of the pieces. 3. Focus on the presentation. We discussed how presentation plays a crucial role in pricing. A well-curated presentation of the work, whether in photography, descriptions, or display, can elevate its perceived value and make it easier to justify a higher price. 4. Craft high customer value. This section focused on how to present the value proposition to customers, not just the functional benefits of the piece, but also the emotional appeal. Artists should communicate how their products evoke feelings, create experiences and tell stories. 5. Smart sourcing and creative use of supplies. We covered how sourcing materials strategically and creatively can help reduce costs while maintaining the quality of the product. Using scrap materials innovatively, buying in bulk, and ensuring efficient sourcing will allow artists to manage their expenses better, thus protecting their pricing strategy. Pricing tactics we covered. 1. Scarcity. Creating urgency around limited availability helps drive demand and encourages customers to act quickly. 2. Let customers know your problem. Using humor and storytelling, artists can show the effort, dedication, and time invested in creating their pieces, which justifies the price. 3. Anchoring. By comparing their products to well-known artists or brands, artists can use the concept of anchoring to show their work's value against higher-priced options. 4. Pay what you feel. For new or experimental works, artists can invite customers to name their price, allowing for more engagement and flexibility. 5. Framing. By showing a higher price alongside a discount or sale, artists can highlight savings and present the price as a better deal. 6. Basic and customized pricing. Offering a basic product at a set price and then charging more for customization helps artists increase their revenue while still offering a fair price for their regular work. So that's all from our side for today's video on pricing strategies. But don't worry, this is just the beginning. As we keep discovering more ways to help you thrive as an artist, we'll keep updating you with more pricing strategies and marketing tips in the future. So stay tuned and keep in touch with us.
Hi, I hope you liked this video and found it useful. I just wanted to give you a quick introduction about the Artful Club. As you probably know, we are building a new art platform to completely revolutionize the art and craft industry. But building such platform required people's input, right? Because until or unless we don't understand the art and craft industry from the artist's perspective, from the hobbyist perspective, we cannot solve the real problem. So I invite you to become the part of our mission and help us to navigate throughout this mission and help us to support the art and craft industry for our nation. So I invite you to become the part of our mission by joining our Artful Club. You can join our Artful Club just by joining our Artful Club WhatsApp group. Link in the description, or you can just comment that I want to join, and I will send you the link personally. I love to see you there.